welcome to this video. I am Michael and this is a brand new SIC RS 14 by 26 inches inflatable racing paddleboard. In this video we will cover all the details, unboxing, accessories, shape, construction and the price of course, so let's get started. The board comes in a box inside another box, and once you have all of these boxes out of the way, you see that the backpack is very well made, large wheels, so you can carry it around easily. But if you turn it around and open the back compartment, you can pull out the shoulder straps. They look very well made. They have a waist strap, they have a chest strap, and they are very comfortable. The backpack itself has plenty of pockets, as you can see, has plenty of handles. If you need to transport it, you can strap it down, you can tie it down. But once we open the large zippers here on the top, inside we find a very well made branded coiled leash from SIC. Next we find a double action pump with 1.8 liters of capacity. It's nice and branded, SIC logo right here, some instructions right here. I'll show you with the small camera what it looks like. We find also a repair kit and the board itself. Inside the front pocket we find a 9-inch racing style fin. Again, SIC branded, I believe it's made out of plastic. What's nice to have is a US box system, so you can change your fins, upgrade your fins in the future, you can try different fins. It's a really nice option to have. We take the board out of the plastic packets inside, we unroll it, and we see that beneath there is another sheet of plastic. And once we have unboxed everything and unpacked everything, it is just a lot of plastic. Pumping up the board is smooth and easy. It took me about 8 minutes to pump it up to 18 psi. The maximum pressure you should pump it up is 20 psi recommended, but anything between 15 and 20 psi should be fine. Now let's have a look at the specifications. The RS is 14 foot long, 26 inches wide, has a volume of 320 liters and it weighs only 10.3 kilograms. And that's incredible. Most competitors are heavier. The shape of the board has not changed from last year. We have a very nice pulled in pointy nose, which is exactly what you want to paddle as fast as possible. We have just a tiny little bit of nose rocker here, minimum. Basically the rest of the bottom is flat. We have the wide point of the board with 26 inches in this area here, which will be your main standing area. Behind the middle handle the board starts pulling in again until it finishes with a nice square tail. The deck pad goes all the way back to the very edge of the board. The leash attachment point is nicely cut out. Same goes for the inflation valve right here. Here in the back we have the deck pad, nicely color coded, to help you find your position while doing step back turns. The carry handles are very comfortable, very well made, neoprene material, all three of them the same, placed ideally. You have this one in the middle, perfectly balanced. Two up front, racing style, if you have to start and run on the beach. Between these two handles we have the carry bungee, and this might be the only little downside I have found so far, because in my opinion it could have been a little bit bigger, maybe with 2 additional D-rings in the front right here and giving you the ability to have a larger bungee right here. But I get the point. They are going to copy the style of the hardboard, the RS 14 foot composite, and so far it looks damn similar. Now to the construction of the board and how they were able to keep the weight so low. Basically by keeping it simple. We have no additional systems on this board. We have no stiffening rods, no cables that run around the board, we have no stringers in the rail. It's just a drop stitch core with multiple layers of PVC wrapped around. Some specific areas like the nose, everything we see in red and in silver is an additional layer of PVC to give it more strength and durability. Also on the rails we have a nice strip of PVC that goes all around the board on each side. If we have a look specifically at the nose, we see the CBF, which is this carbon looking PVC stripe, starts here and goes all the way back beneath this protective layer, the red one here, where the silver stripe ends. We see that it becomes visible, and we have one less layer of PVC around, again to keep it lightweight. We are coming back here at the deck pad. We see that the stripe goes under the deck pad, but we can still see and feel it a little bit. It goes all the way back to the very end of the board. We see on top of this belt we have our action cam mount. Fits any action cam, fits any GoPro. We also have a thread inside, so I believe it's a 1/4 inch thread. Standard tripod, but don't quote me on that. Your GoPro slide just in. We also have a leashing point right beneath, so you can attach your leash and you are safe. And if we flip the board around, we see that this PVC belt wraps all the way around and goes all the way back up to the nose of the board. Also here in the back we find the US fin box, which is glued on top of this carbon looking stripe. To put the fin in, you just unscrew the bolt and the plate, screw it in just a little bit so that I can put it all the way in front. Then I unscrew it, fin slides in easily, you align the plate and the fin and you tighten it down. Beside this PVC belt, the only feature we have at the bottom of the board are these two stripes here. They should mimic the channels in the composite board, should help to release the water faster and better, but I don't know, they have the size of €2, so I don't know how effective they will be. For the rest, the bottom is just flat. We have a very long and very flat waterline from the tail to the nose. The nose has just a tiny little bit of rocker to help you over some chop, through some waves, but for the rest the board is flat. Exactly what you want if you want to paddle as fast as possible. Overall, I have to say that the board is very well made and feels premium. We have the precision in the finishes, we have a very nice deck pad, all the gluing points are perfect, the handles are great, the bungee could be bigger, but okay. The action camera mount is fantastic to have, and the weight, of course, is incredible. Now, just to be sure that all of this weight saving doesn't come at the price of the stiffness, we have to do a bend test. For this test I've placed the board over a gap of 1.5 meters, but please don't take this test too serious, because in real life the board will never be exposed to a situation like this, because when we have the board on the water, the weight will be spread out over the whole length of the board, and the result might be different. My weight is about 74 kilograms, and the result is that the board dropped just 12 millimeters, which is pretty stiff in my opinion. Unfortunately, I'm still in lockdown right now and I can't test the board on the water. So far I can say that the build quality of the board holds up to the price tag of around 1299 euros. If you're interested in the full test video of this board, you can click right here to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. And over here you find some more videos to check out right now. Until then, happy paddling!